What's going on, everyone? I'm jmarshhh and I'm back with another video, sending positive vibes your way if you need them out there today. And in this video, I'm very excited to be showing you guys a cool new Souls-like deck builder game called Death Howl. It comes out today, December 9th, and I was lucky enough to play it early so that I could make this video for you guys all today. This will be more of like an overview of the game and my first impressions, because I didn't want to give a full review of the game since I haven't completed it yet. In Death Howl, we play as Ro, a grieving mother who travels to the spirit world in hopes of bringing back her son Olvi. The game starts out in this beautifully crafted pixel world. You start out in a forest, and the game gets underway right away, introducing the combat mechanics. Death Howl uses a turn-based grid battle system where you use cards from your deck to defeat enemies. You start off with 5 mana, and of course, the cards cost different amounts of mana to use, and moving costs 1 mana each for every square that you move. Each card has different actions that are all laid out on the card, and it's pretty self-explanatory, I will say, in this game. Sometimes deck building games can get a little bit complicated, and for the most part I felt that Death Howl was pretty straightforward. Just by hovering over some terms, you'll get an explanation on the side of your screen of what that card does and what the different terms mean. You're able to craft new cards and add them to your deck by using materials that are found throughout the world and that are also dropped by enemies after they're defeated in combat. Whenever you defeat an enemy, you'll collect their Death Howl, which is a currency that is used to craft cards and unlock new skills. And just like in other Souls games, if you die in combat, you'll drop all of your Death Howls that you'll have to pick up in battle, but you only have a certain number of turns to retrieve them. There's also a pretty cool mechanic where enemies can also collect your dropped Death Howls to become even stronger. There are also totems you can collect throughout the world that will give you different advantages in battle. The sacred groves are a small formation of rocks where you can heal and fast travel to. Whenever you heal at a sacred grove, all of the enemies will respawn in the area just like in other Souls-like games. There are 4 main regions built up of a few areas which are all a pretty decent size, so honestly the fast traveling is a really nice feature, especially since you can't skip or avoid some battles. There are a bunch of side quests and hidden areas to find, so if you enjoy searching in every nook and cranny in a world like me, you'll love the world of Death Howl. Something that I thought was really cool is the different color palettes in each area and how it changes the outline of Ro and the enemies, as I'll show you here in the video. I just think it's such a great stylistic choice, and I absolutely love the enemy and battlefield designs. That's it for my short little overview of the game. There's over 30 enemy types, more than 160 cards to use, spanning over 25 hours of gameplay, and I know I'll be playing way longer than 25 hours. I've played around 10 hours so far, and it's quite challenging, forcing me to come up with different strategies and approaches to each battle, and let me tell you, the bosses are no joke. So if you're into deck builders and Souls-like games, definitely check out Death Howl. This is the first game that I've seen that blends those two genres together beautifully, and typically I'm not the biggest fan of tactical turn-based games, but this one here is scratching an itch in my brain and making me come up with new and creative ways to fight in each battle that I just love. So I'll have a link to the Steam page in the description, and I plan on doing a full review once I finish the game, and I'll also be doing some guide videos, so if you end up picking up Death Howl and are looking for some help, I'll have you covered. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care.